You're right.
We've made it all the way to, what's the name of this town?
Middle of Yemen.
Middle of Yemen. This is day 4. We're headed back to the border into Oman. I think we've got about 14 hours of car time ahead of us, so I decided to grab Garrett. So, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. His nerves have been tested for the past 4 days. We haven't had AC. We haven't had Wi-Fi. We haven't had coffee. We haven't had food.
We haven't had safety.
We haven't had safety. A few people looking at us right now, but that'll be fine. Your name is?
Garrett Gravesen.
What do you love?
Air conditioning, a rooftop bar, and really at the end of the day, amazing stories of interesting people doing interesting things.
What is one lesson you've learned over your lifetime that comes to mind right now?
Is playing it safe holding you back?
If you could give yourself now advice from your 100-year-old self, what would it be?
No one knows what they're doing, so keep on going.
Very cool.
No one knows what they're doing. Everyone acts like they know what they're doing, thinks that they know what they're doing, portrays they know what they're doing. On Instagram, their life looks like they know what they're doing. But in reality, all of us are facing some fear that's holding us back. And it takes that small dose of courage, that small measure of pushing past the unknown, facing those fears, but no one really knows, and we're all in this game together trying to figure it out.
And this is country number
134
out of
196. So we'll do 30 more this year, 30 in the next 6 months of next year, and my goal is to be finished with all 196 countries in the world by my 40th birthday.
So 2 more questions. What is one hack or gadget or book that you would recommend?
Just think that in life, I'll give you just a few tips that have helped me. One is we all want to quit at some point. And I think the antidote to quitting is rest and reimagine. Like when you want to quit, rest. When you don't think you can keep going, rest. Or reimagine when the results aren't showing, reimagine. But don't quit, because you've come this far. Even if you're in the middle of Yemen, it's not great, it's not glorious, and to be honest, I want to quit. This is not fun, this is not exciting, this is hard, and the hard things about hard things is that they're hard. But life's hard, and you don't want to wake up before 7 a.m. and work out because it's hard, and you don't want to go to the gym because it's hard, and you don't want to put in the extra time to be an entrepreneur because it's hard, and you don't want to write a blog because it's hard, or write a book because it's hard, or do this because it's hard. But life's hard, and I think you learn your biggest life lessons when you're stretched the most, and different perspectives come from different experiences, and those typically are the hard things. When you look back on life, I don't think it's the easy things that you remember. It's that we didn't want to cross a land border into Nigeria because it's scary, or come to Yemen because it's crazy. But those are the things that test your mettle, and I think that when you want to quit or give up, just remember to rest when things aren't going the way that you want, and reimagine when the results aren't showing what you think.
Are you reimagining our next 15-hour drive in that car over there?
Now, listen, I've been for the past 3 days sitting in a middle seat of 5 men with no deodorant or air conditioning.
One ask that you would have of all the guys, and then we'll get out of here because people are starting to look at us.
Whatever that one thing is that speaks to you when I'm talking, that voice inside of you that we think when we're younger we can conquer the world, but we push it down until one day it goes away and may never come back again. Find that thing and take one step closer towards it in those 10 seconds of insane courage.
Perfect. Let's go eat some beans for breakfast.